Oh yeah.
So this is where we're going. And we'll do Route 2.
Will is using the Garmin GPS to plot our course from Tangier Island to Baltimore, Maryland. We have an overnight sail coming up, so we'll each use this course while we're on watch.
Staying close to shore, out of the big ship channels.
Oh, good idea.
Trying to, anyway.
That's the safest.
That's our distance to our final destination. That's our calculated arrival time.
Impossible Dream Catamaran is a wheelchair-accessible sailboat. She was designed from the keel up to be universally accessible. Our mission? To raise awareness for barrier-free design and through sailing improve the lives of those with disabilities. We sail with a mixed ability crew, and each year we take out over 1,000 people for day sails. This year, we want you to be part of our virtual adventure. Welcome aboard. It's 5 in the morning, and I have the sunrise shift. We're heading up the Chesapeake Bay on the way to Baltimore. We should be there at around 8 a.m.
Hello, Baltimore.
We're here at the Downtown Sailing Center in Baltimore.
We're going to be taking out our first tour of the summer, and we have a guest here from Baltimore, and he's arriving shortly, and we're going to get on the boat, and then we're going to do a virtual tour of the harbor.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Are you good?
Solid. Now, up we go. A little more, please. There we go. Awesome. Brad Klein, good to see you, my friend. Boom. Hi, welcome to Baltimore on the Impossible Dream. I'm Steve Baker. I'm a paraplegic and a guest crew member on the Dream. This is a fantastic boat. We're in for a fantastic time today. Because Baltimore's my hometown, I'm going to give you the tour.
All right. Okay, we got the stern line next. Ready, Rob? It's coming to you.
Okay. Got it.
Today we're going to tour the inner harbor of Baltimore. We'll see a bunch of good stuff. We'll see the fire boats. We'll see Fort McHenry, Federal Hill. We'll see a trash wheel, probably. You have to stay tuned to see what that is. Briefly, my story is about 7 years ago, I was injured in a motorcycle wreck. I felt that my life as I knew it was over. One of my most fun things that I did prior to my injury was race and sail sailboats. And I felt when I woke up that I just have to bury that and move on. And then a couple years later, I ran into the Impossible Dream, and this has really helped me take back a big piece of my life. So I'm really pleased to be a guest crew person and also to share with you a little bit about Baltimore, which is my hometown. Behind me is Fells Point. It was here and when the city was founded back 400 years ago or so.
Favorite Baltimore neighborhood.
The captain's favorite Baltimore neighborhood. We're now sailing up close to Fort McHenry. Now it's a national park. The fort exists pretty much as it was in the 17 and 1800s. So this is the fort that defended Baltimore. The British were out here on their ships trying to come into the harbor. Francis Scott Key wrote our national anthem, while he was a prisoner on board a British ship that was at anchor in our harbor. That is a trash containment device. So it keeps our harbor clean. It works nonstop. It's got eyes on it. The people who designed it had a sense of humor. This is a trash sweeper, and it drives around the harbor. It picks up the trash, and the trash goes up that conveyor and into a trash container on the back. We've made a significant strides in the last 40 or 50 years to clean up the bay. We're at the National Aquarium. The aquarium is a fantastic place for both kids and adults. Docked alongside the aquarium is a submarine. That submarine is the USS Torsk. Next, dead ahead is the USS Constellation. This is one of the oldest existing floating ships. Over this way is Federal Hill. On Federal Hill there are a bunch of cannons that were used in the War of 1812. We are going to be headed back now. I want to extend my thanks to all of you for tuning into our Facebook Live. We've certainly enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you were able to be with us today.
When we're at Baltimore, we dock at the Downtown Sailing Center. That's us. They're really kind to us and let us dock here.
The Downtown Sailing Center has a fantastic program for people with disabilities. We're able to sail for free and to learn how to sail. It also serves as a marina teaching other people how to sail.
After successfully completing our first virtual harbor tour, we have some time in Baltimore to provision, clean up, and get ready for the next leg of our journey.
This happens every morning. I clean up after everybody. That's how it works. Teamwork makes the dream work. We just finished the dishes and we're about to leave the dock in Baltimore Harbor and head north. All right, Steve, tie us off.
You're fast back here.
We're in Middle River, Baltimore right now. We're at our friend Steve's house. There's a great ramp leading up to his house with the awesome dock. He's gonna come and guest crew with us for this next leg of the trip from Baltimore. Well, he lives in Middle River, which is just north of Baltimore. We're gonna go north through the rest of the Chesapeake Bay, through the C&D Canal, down through the Delaware Bay, and then up to New York City. We're gonna drop Leah, who's been crewing with us from Miami. We're gonna drop her off there, and we're just gonna keep heading north from there. How are you feeling about this last leg of your journey? All good things must come to an end. That's how I feel.
Propane and propane accessories. It's raining and I left my jacket a quarter mile away on the boat, but I'm just...
It's a very long dock. Summer Vietnamese spring rolls. Summer or spring, I guess. With no onions for Roberto Klein.
Roberto does not like onions.
That's funny.
Steve's got the mayonnaise.
Some potato salad with extra onions.
We have our new crew member, Steve. He's great. He's an experienced sailor. He's been sailing for years and years. He's the one that taught me how to navigate at night with the buoys through the Delaware River when we went up to Philly, which was terrifying the first time. So he's always calm, cool, and collected and patient. So we're excited to have him on board.
And he is looking forward to it.
Ready for anything. Hand controls in case he needs to rent a car on the way back.
Got my Allen wrenches in case I have a wheelchair emergency.
And his
And?
great attitude
Oh
and
yeah.
personality.
Well, the attitude takes you a long way. I'm living a good life in spite of the personality. All right, we just left the Baker Port. It looks good in my rear view mirror. We are headed to Chesapeake City and then New York City. And it's great to be at the helm. Have a great day on the Impossible Dream.